Happy New Year, Fundy Royal. The holiday season is always one of reflection and a time to look forward. I've spent much time this holiday season marveling at the determination of so many people that I proudly work for and alongside of to ensure that future generations have the opportunity to live, prosper, and play in this place that we call home. Our communities are vibrant and diverse, and in 2018 provided lots of opportunities to celebrate. These celebrations only happen because of the dedication and hard work of volunteers who are committed to enriching our communities and making sure that we pay attention to all the talent, accomplishments, and growth that happen here in Fundy Royal. We also celebrated many significant accomplishments in our region, including the completion of a project that will change the tourism experience in New Brunswick forever, the completion of the Fundy Trail Parkway, and the celebration of the progress on the connected roads that will link the parkway to Sussex this spring and through to Fundy National Park in 2021. We also celebrated a commitment to replace the bridges in Coles Island, the end of a long-term boil water order in the village of Riverside, Albert, and a $1.5 million retrofit for the Hillsborough Arena. I also had the opportunity to represent Atlantic Canada on the world stage this year when I traveled to China with our federal ministers and Atlantic premiers, as well as more than 70 Atlantic businesses and organizations who participated in expositions, trade shows, and business-to-business matching-making events to support the region's food, clean growth, education, and tourism sectors, and to encourage new partnerships in China. This year I continued my role as Parliamentary Secretary. I started the year working with Ministers Chagger and Minister Ng delivering tax cuts for small businesses, which will lower rates from 11 to 9%, and launching the Women's Entrepreneurship Strategy, a strategy that will support women in creating even more jobs in our communities. In September, I moved to a new role as a Parliamentary Secretary for Tourism, Official Languages, and La Francophonie. This role allows me to focus on an industry that is not only the fastest growing in the world, but also one that has huge economic impacts here in Fundy Royal. I'm working with the Minister to address workforce challenges, air access, and seasonality, for example, so that we can unlock private investments in communities that we know already are blowing people away. Communities like ours with the natural beauty, trail systems, maritime cuisine, unique products, and of course, our amazing hospitality. As a government, we've been focused on growing the economy in a way that benefits everyone. We know that Canadians have been feeling like only the rich get richer while the poor get poorer, and that doesn't help our country grow. The Canada Child Benefit has made a huge difference in the lives of many. In fact, in Fundy Royal this year, more than 14,000 children felt the impact of the Canada Child Benefit, with the average family receiving $4,600 annually. Coupled with the income tax reduction for the middle class, this means that a typical New Brunswick family has more than $2,000 more in their pockets than they did in 2015. Enhancement to the old age security and guaranteed income supplements for seniors mean that seniors in Fundy Royal are doing better as well. More than 10,000 seniors in our region are now receiving OAS and GIS benefits of more than $6,500 annually, and we will continue to support senior-led programs and projects through the New Horizons Seniors Grant Program. Our government has also worked to ensure that our youth have the opportunities and training that they need by doubling the amount of the Canada Student Grants, increasing funding for apprenticeship programs, and doubling funding for the Canada Summer Jobs Program. This program alone provided valuable work experience for over 280 students in 2018 and also supported many organizations and small businesses that grew because of their talents. It's these types of investments that are vital to ensure that we keep our young people here at home with an opportunity to prosper and to ensure that we have strong communities that attract new people for future growth. 2018 also saw a fair share of tragedy in our region. In February, we lost our local hero, Becca Schofield. Becca's message was simple. Acts of kindness are one of the easiest things that we can do, and their impact can be huge. In fact, it was her community spirit that helped us through many of the challenges this year. Her encouragement and inspiration could be seen during May's floods when community members came together to support each other. Your team of New Brunswick MPs worked together as well to ensure that the federal government was there to provide immediate support by way of the Coast Guard and with the military standing at ready. After floodwaters receded, we worked to get the disaster relief funding to the province as quickly as possible so that they could provide support for those that were impacted. This year, we also mourned for the victims of the Fredericton shootings, including Sussex's own Constable Rob Costello. There are no words to describe the loss felt by so many with the deaths of these 4 individuals, but we rallied as a community and as a province to support the families and to support Fredericton. We were there for each other, and their memories will live on in the kind deeds that continue to be done in their memory. As 2018 comes to a close, I thank each and every one of you for welcoming me at your doorstep, saying hello at community events, and expressing your concerns and feedback to me. As we enter 2019, I look forward to delivering on the priorities of our communities, priorities that will help us grow, making sure that the most vulnerable in our communities are supported so they can be part of this growing economy, continuing conversations and taking action to grow our population, finding innovative ways to balance the economy with the need to protect our environment and cope with climate change, and supporting rural communities with increased access to internet connectivity and support for the agriculture industry and resource development. We have a lot of work to do, and I'm ready to lead the way in 2019. I wish you all a very, very happy New Year.